Hello everybody, welcome to another Monster Hunter stream. Hope you guys are doing well tonight, and happy Friday. I had a funny moment earlier today where I think I've been going through the whole week 2 days behind. Like, I thought today was Wednesday. Something like that. That's pretty close to the noise I made. A coworker came up to me, like, at the end of my shift today and was like, hey, have a good weekend. And I was like, yeah, in a couple of days. And they were like, no, like in 3 minutes. And I was like, what? I had to like go and like look in the other room at the calendar and be like, oh God, it is Friday. What happened? But yeah, hope you guys had a nice Friday. Hope you didn't have like an existential time crisis. I was a little out of it. All right, so tonight we're gonna be playing some Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate for the 3DS. We've been streaming it on the 3DS during the week. Eventually, when we get to the hub, we'll start doing some multiplayer nights, and we'll probably stream those from the Wii U, and that should be fun. I think it'll be interesting to see how many folks roll up for those Wii U multiplayer streams. Probably not a whole lot, I'd imagine, so it might be a little bit of a different feeling than some of our other multiplayer nights in Rise or 4 Ultimate, where we had a lot of folks roll up. It's tougher to play multiplayer when you have to have a Wii U. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys some beans. Appreciate you guys being here. We start the stream. I'm gonna go ahead and jump on over to the game, and we're gonna go ahead and start rolling. So let's see, what did we do last night? Last night we talked a lot about Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak, which is the new expansion coming out next year. We also did a few more village quests. We rounded out 3-star village, and we started looking at some weapon trees. We made a list of some weapons. Speaking of which, I should actually pull that list up. I'm sorry. I should do that. There we go. Okay. So we now have a list. That's probably a little too small. Let me go ahead and make that bigger and move it off the screen a little bit. There, that's probably good. So we now have a list of weapons that we're going to be working on. Oh, there. List of weapons we're going to be working on here as we go through Village. Try and collect up some different designs for a lot of the weapon types. Should be fun. Later on tonight, we're going to take a look on Chronico and actually look at the trees. This was made just by looking at the monster's equipment pages to kind of decide, like, hey, that looks cool. That's a cool design. Blah, blah, blah. We should actually look at, like, what strong options there are and decide some ones to collect based on that, too, I think. I'm going to take a moment to say hello to you guys, because I appreciate you all being here, and then we'll go ahead and we'll start. I think we'll start here in just a minute with an expedition. So welcome, Fish Kebab. Enjoy your lurk. Welcome, Mega Radar and Hyper Ray. Welcome, the Digi Artist and Chorito. Hello, Uchi and Valstrio. Valstrio, it's good to see you. I hope you've been having fun streaming, and I hope you enjoy 4 Ultimate. I know you mentioned getting that. Welcome, Biotech and Black Wolf Raven. Welcome, Schmegel Eskimo, or Eskimo. Super Dupa's here. Welcome, Super Dupa. Happy early birthday to you. No, Digi Artist is here somewhere. Welcome to them. Welcome, FPS, and good luck on your GU solos tonight. I think I got everybody. If I missed anyone, I didn't mean to. Hello, Benz. Pepe Flower to you, too. Valstrio is here, Mega Radar. Is it Strio or Streo? I would imagine Streo, but it could be Valstrio. Welcome, Nefudis, and welcome, Ajakes. Ajakes, enjoy your lurk if you're lurking. And Nefudis, good to see you. All right. Let's play some 3 Ultimate. Got my 3DS here. I got it right? Okay, cool. I was hanging out in the hub for the music. Something that I wish I could show you, but on the bottom screen, there's actually a fast travel button to get to the, wait. There's a fast travel button to get to the port, but not to get back. That's silly. Okay, 3 Ultimate. So you don't have to talk to the cat to go to the tavern, but you do have to talk to the cat to go back to Mocha Village. That just means we should talk to the cat the whole time. Actually, hang on. There's a fast travel button, right? No, it was only in the tavern. Hang on, I want to figure this out. It said X for fast travel. Okay, you walk back here, X. Okay, there we go. Okay, you can walk back to the entrance here, then hit X. And on the bottom screen, it has a button for Mocha Village. Okay, that's a little better. That's a little better. Let's see, we do have some new monsters to hunt tonight. I think we'll probably do those in just a bit. We'll work on some of those this evening. We have a Lagombi, a Great Baggy. And that's all for now. We have our first multi-monster quest as well. Hi, Josiah Davis. Let's see, what can we work on making here? I want to work on upgrading this Great Jaggy sword. So to upgrade that further, I need some King's Beaks. I think those come from Great Roggy. So I'm going to let you guys pick me a weapon for a Great Roggy hunt. 3DS? Yep. We are playing on the 3DS. I've only fought a couple Great Roggy so far in this game. So, if you want to pick my weapon for the Great Roggy warm-up, go ahead and type !ticket in the chat. And if I draw your name out, that means you get to pick what I use. Yeah, I hope you guys had a nice day. My day was just fine. I went to work, and I took a nap, which is how most days go. I had dinner with Annie. Now I'm here, sipping some coffee. Cheers to you guys. And playing some Monster Hunter. Feel free and share what you guys were up to today, or what you've been working on in Monster Hunter games. It's kind of neat getting to hear what everyone's working on. Uchi's been working on getting shouted out for their art on Twitter. 3DS graphics a bit grainier than you remember. It's pretty low res, man. It's 240p. Congrats, Uchi. That's exciting. I have been so happy seeing how much your art has garnered attention on Twitter. Which I guess is like, I don't know. I feel like it's definitely easier to like get people to like click like on a piece of art than it is like a just random text tweet. But it seems like people have given your art the kind of attention it deserves, even still, I think. If only Capcom-san noticed you, they will. I think they will. It's so cold here. It's cold here too. I like the visuals, Mega Radar. I'm glad I get to play like this. Blown up like this is oof. I still want to showcase what it looks like. I don't know. I want people to be able to look at it and go like, ah, yeah, right. That's what the 3DS could do. Like, I want people to be able to see that stuff. I actually like how this looks. Me too. Kind of cool. Especially in the villages like this where your hunter's a little further away. It's like, it almost, like, especially when I stand still, it looks like sprites. Like, it looks like it could be a pre-rendered background. It's not. It's a 3D environment. You can tell when you walk around the different objects, like the table and stuff. But it almost looks like it could be like a Resident Evil style, like, pre-rendered backdrop, and your character is just like a 3D, the only thing that's like 3D. If you played Monster Hunter 1 2, would it be on PS2? If so, how would you capture it? Component cable, RetroTink, OSSC, into capture card? Something like that, Hot Pocket. Right now I have a PS3, a fat PS3 that can play PS2 games, but it's really loud and it runs really hot. If we were ever going to dedicate a lot of time to a PS2 game or try, I think I probably would look into investing in one of those. Probably the newest RetroTink, the 5X Pro or whatever it is. You've done your research if you're asking about those. But the PS3 and the Wii U work for quick and dirty capture of those consoles as is. I'll grab some more pickaxes. They certainly improved a lot with 4U and then a lot more with Gen. Yeah, we'll see if I want to stream Generations on the 3DS someday. I'll have to check it out. Alright, I'm going to say last call for the Great Roggy warm-up here. Wonder if Double Cross is the same 60 frames per second issues? I don't know. We could find out pretty easily, I think. I know if... I doubt it does. I doubt it does, Psychotic, because 4U ran at 60. My understanding... Like, it was... paced, it was coded properly for 60. My understanding is that Double Cross was capped mainly for the sake of frame rate consistency on the 3DS, or on the original 3DS. Yeah, exactly. People have played at 60 frames on emulators, so I think probably some of the codes you use for emulators to enable that probably work on the 3DS too. We can test that like later tonight if you guys want. That'd be kind of fun, wouldn't it? Maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll do that as like an end of the stream special. We'll look and see if we can get Generations running at 60 frames. Let me take a preliminary look at that. So this is a forum thread that shows custom firmware codes related to visuals and frame rate. Monster Hunter Generations does have a 60 frames per second unlock. So we could at least check it out. Imagine we get the same bug in Gen. It could be neat. Default 30 frames per second, 60 frames unlock render settings. I wonder what these are. Some of these have to do with anti-aliasing, I guess. Basil boy, it's good to see you. Thank you for the sub. Cheers. 27 months. We've been doing this a little while. Basil boy, thank you so much for so many subs. Cheers. How are you, buddy? You'd hope they would have improved how the game was coded and rendered by that point, right? Uchi versus the world. What would you like me to use for a great Roggy quest? That doesn't happen that often. You're doing well? Okay, what's going on with you? If you'd like to share. If not, that's okay too, but it's good to see you. Let's go Lance. Okay, let's go Lance. I was trying to think if we did him with Lance before. I can't honestly remember, but it doesn't matter too much. Since we fought Great Roggy before, I guess I'll bring along our buddy Cha-Cha. He can come along and run support for us this time. I'm trying my best to like bring him on quests because I just don't bring companions most of the time. It feels really weird to me hunting with a companion, but I'm trying my best. I'm giving this little guy a shot. It's for the chief. I'm doing it for the chief. The chief asked me to give him some practice, some experience. Oh, you want me to get slapped with Lance? You can pick another weapon if you want. I don't care. Busy with work nowadays, and because of time zones, can't really be here too often, sadly. I hope someday that changes, and like, not for you, but for me. I hope someday I get to stream in other times. Right now, this is just easy for me to do consistently, which is what matters to me, is like doing something consistently. I wouldn't be happy doing like a one stream in EU times, like every 4 weeks. Someday I want to, though. Hey Jack, welcome to you. Cha-Cha and Kayamba just want to help. You can give them certain masks to make them less intrusive. It's less what they do that I find intrusive, and it's more like I don't like that the monsters target them. If there's a mask that makes the monsters avoid them, that would make me happy. Ditto, Basil Boy. It's good to see you once in a while. Are you? I mean, I think you probably haven't. If I remember correctly, do you play on PC for Monster Hunter? You probably haven't played Rise, but did you see? If you are waiting for PC, I think you are. Then did you see the expansion got announced for simultaneous PC and Switch? I'm well tonight, Jack. Thanks for asking. Did see that. Very hyped. Me too. Excited to get to play more Monster Hunter with y'all. I forget what the Roggy quest is called. There we go. Toxic Troublemaker. Off we go. For y'all on PC, it's exciting because like that's not getting delayed, it sounds like. That's just going to be a simultaneous release. I'm going to be playing that game on PC as long as... I have a computer on order. As long as the computer shows up before Rise does, then we'll be set. Man, if I'm still waiting for that darn computer next March... I don't even know, man. I might just give up. Just call and be like, keep it. I don't want it. I'm just gonna play on my 3DS forever. Hello, awesome man. I mean, I wish the base game was out much sooner, Black Wolf Raven. Over a year, like around a year, is a long time to wait for a port like that. You'd hope they have a good reason. Maybe we'll find out soon. Okay, so King's Beak, we probably just have to break his face. Gonna get the PC and end up installing Linux on it. I haven't been making plans for that. No. No way, I have not, psychotic. Nice. Congrats on marching band. I hope it was a good time in marching band. Awesome. Awesome, man. What do you play? I was a terrible percussionist. Yeah, the expansion is coming out in summertime, they said. What specs did you go for? I got a laptop with an i9 and a 3080, which is why I'm waiting a long time. There's a clarinet. Bass drum. Nice. You're switching to clarinet. Best of luck. I had zero luck playing anything that wasn't a drum. A very simple drum. I could do timpani, and that was about the level of reading music I could handle. It's like, oh, there's two notes. There's the high note and the low note. I can read that. You thought they meant Sunbreak is coming out at the same time as Base Rise on PC? Like all at once? I think they mean that the expansion is launching at the same time together, Uchi, but I think Base Rise will probably be out before that. They've said multiple times it's coming out early 2022. We'll probably find out next week at Tokyo Game Show. I would imagine you'll get like 3 or 4 months of Base Rise with all the updates being about as fast as they were for Rise Switch. And then the expansion hitting in the summer. People seem generally quite confused about like when Base Rise is supposed to be coming out for PC, or like if it was actually announced for PC properly, which I think it was. I don't know. They clearly haven't done a good job if there are that many people who are confused. First playthrough for you. I've played through the low rank village before. This is my first time playing through the whole way. We're gonna be playing through the whole way, I'd imagine. I feel like the Lance versus the Great GGIs is a nice matchup. Yeah, I believe so too, Psychotic. I believe last fall at Tokyo Game Show, pretty much, or around that time period, they were like, nope, it's not exclusive to Switch, we're also bringing it to PC. There was also leaks about it from like their internal like corporate document blackmail, but I believe they've also like actually announced it proper. Can the companions hide from the monster with the Psycho Serum mask? Don't remember if they still get targeted. Interesting. I'll have to look into it. Hot Pocket, thank you. You are a wealth of knowledge. How are the hunts going? Ravenous Glavenous, this is our first one. We're starting to collect weapons. When I play these games, I try and collect loads of weapons for a lot of the different classes. And we're starting off. Right now, we're trying to upgrade our Great Jaggy Greatsword. We need some Roggy Beak parts. Ah! Got tripped. Nice cha-cha. Want cowboy? I don't know. I haven't decided what armor we're gonna go with yet. I hope you're well tonight, Ravenous Glavenous. I hope you've been enjoying GU, Bazaboy. It was really close for me between playing through GU and playing through this game. Really close. Closer than I'd care to admit, trying to choose between the two. I really want to go back to GU, especially after playing Rise. I'm looking forward to kind of experimenting around in GU like I experimented around in Rise. Taking a break from GU because the Rathalos Ruby grind is not treating you well. I'm sorry to hear it. I hope you get relief from it soon. That makes sense, Uchi. That'd be more fun, wouldn't it? Just seeing how the game was in one big package like 4U was. It's been a while since the West had an experience like that. Or I guess in this case, it'd be the whole world on PC having an experience like that. No. No poison. Ah! Okay, we're good. Took down Geolatrian, so you're closing in on the Fatalis trio. You're like at the end. That's crazy. No, that was supposed to be a lance charge. That was supposed to be a lance charge. Darn. Wait, what? What do you... The fake out. No! Why is my turning radius so poor? I'm not a big proponent of lance charge. To me, lance charge is like, I don't know, you gotta really wait pretty far into the series before it becomes like a useful move. It's really, yeah, exactly. It's really good in 5th gen. I think it's okay in 4th gen because you get to mount with it. I feel like prior to 4th gen, it's like too much of a commitment versus like what you can get out of it. It's hard to initiate properly, at least for me. I always screw up the inputs for it. Tribe of Tom. Hey, is the Insect Wave hard to use in Monster Hunter Rise? I don't think it's hard to use. Insect Wave takes a minute to get used to because you have to kind of get used to sending your bug out to hit certain parts of the monster. It sounds really technical. It's not too bad. You get used to it fairly quickly, and the combos feel really good on Insect Wave. It's definitely worth watching a guide about so you kind of understand how the weapon works with its mechanics, with the different buffs you get off the monster. There are 3 different colored buffs you can get with your insect, and it's important to use those because they unlock the proper combos for your weapon. If you don't get those buffs, you're not using the proper combos. But once you get used to that, it's not too bad. I think it's not as difficult as some other weapons in that game. Did you finish Freedom, by the way? We finished Freedom's Village. I was having a hard time enjoying that game. So once we finished all the quests in Village, I was like, you know what? I want to either leave this for somebody else to stream or leave this for a future version of myself to stream that would actually enjoy it. There's a King's Beak. I think we might need one more of those, but that's okay. Adore Lance, but you can't get used to not having a forward hop in the older games. I don't like the forward hop. I've been so used to the back hops that the forward hops screw me up. But I get it. Back hops are like really not intuitive to get used to at first. Something cool is you can actually look at the Moga forecast from a button on the touchscreen, and you can also pull up this. You can look at your resources, you can look at the Argosy, the fleet status, and the crops. I didn't know you could look at this, but that's really handy, so I can see that I need to go get everything right now. We have the, what's it called? The boats. What's wrong with forward hop? Just no muscle memory for it, or design objectives? I think it's mainly muscle memory. Where like I'm so used to holding forward and block to kind of like shuffle forward, but then hitting B to hop backwards sometimes, that like sometimes I'll do a forward hop and I mean to do a back hop. Frustrates me. Just a lot of hours with the back hop. I think from a design standpoint, it's more just they made the hops feel like ass. Like just, they feel awful. There's so little, and like they're just not snappy and useful to position with anymore. But I don't really mind it. I mean, like, I don't know. I understand why they did it. They did it because they want you to use the damn blocks that they put in the game. They want you to use all the different blocks. They don't want you hopping around, and it just makes me sad, but like I get it. I can respect it. I just don't like it. Exactly, Bio, yeah. Okay, let's see. Hang on. What's the best way to close the distance with Lance in older games? Turning around. Yeah, if you're close. Okay, so what game are you playing in the old games? Are you playing GU Ravenous Glavenous? Messed around with it in GU and 3U. So guard advance is holding guard and then pressing X forward. You'll kind of do a little thrust forward with your shield and you can bash the monster with it. It guards while you advance. It's pretty useful. That's probably the best way of closing the distance when it's small and or if you want to tank through a move, because it'll go through a move. It'll block a move for you while you're doing it. Outside of that, you can slowly walk forwards. You can guard while walking forwards if you want to be protected and regen stamina at the same time. Just guarding in place will keep your stamina regen halted, but if you guard and shuffle forward, you'll regen stamina. The best way to get around quickly is going to be to turn around, like do a pivot, so your back is facing the monster, and hop towards them with back hops. You get used to it, but it takes some time. Like it's not intuitive at all. I think it takes a good set of hours getting around like that before you actually feel like you kind of get used to moving around like that. Yeah, gun lance evades feel better in the newer games than lance evades to me. What do I want to farm? I guess some more thunderbugs. We need some more of those. Thunderbugs are expensive, weirdly enough. Cycled our farm, we cycled the fish. Still breeding horse birds? I don't know what that means. Hi Patty, welcome. Oh, chocobos, okay. Got it. I'd forgotten, I'm sorry. I was just concerned. Hey, he gave us a mite seed. Thanks, Cha-Cha. Alright, Moga forecast, Royal Ludroth today. Nothing else. Alright, let's do one of our new monster quests then. Let's go ahead. Let's do our first Lagombi. Alright. So, if you want to pick my weapon for our first village Lagombi, go ahead and type ! ticket in the chat. I thought that was just like some player slaying walking on the sun. That's hilarious. Horse bird. That's amazing. That's so much better than if it was just a player slaying. I forgot to look at Lagombi weapons, or I guess we didn't. The reason I didn't look at it quite yet is we didn't fight Lagombi. We'll have to look at some of the other weapon designs here short. Very fine as always today, especially so since you learned of the existence of an Elder Dragon gem by getting it. Congrats! Congratulations. That is satisfying. We're a long way off from getting any rares in this game. We might get some plates from some monsters here in low rank, maybe if we're lucky. I get you, Vio. I have some advice for you. It's in the chat. Yeah, do it in this game then. If you want guard advance but you want invade lance, then play this game. Or portable third. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and say last call for the Lagombi. We're not gonna wait too long there. If you wanna pick my weapon for our first shot at the bunny here in Village, our first quest out to the Tundra too, then go ahead and type !ticket in the chat. We're almost 2 box pages full already. That's crazy. Wow. Ah, I don't think I read about the Gobble materials. Let's do that. Gobble hide, slimy Gobble skin, an acquired taste, but those in the know can't get enough. Gobble fin. This fin isn't as pretty as other water-ready materials, but many still swear by it. Gobble spike, one of the many barbs found on a gobble, and one of the few parts nobody eats. Gobble whisker, one of the many whiskers growing on a gobble's chinny chin, used for burrowing. This game's localization is great. Gobble lantern, the gobble's most famous feature, used to lure prey. This material is a keeper. No tail, Sag. Go back. It says chinny chin. See? It does. I'm not joking. This game's localization is great. I'm enjoying reading it. Sounds like they were written by the Moga Sweetheart. We're probably reading from her notebook in one way or another here. I need to start reading the monster list more often. I think we read some of these monsters from the monster list, but not all of them yet. We already have quite a few. Why can we read what an Ignactor is already? What are these spoilers? What are these spoilers? What the hell? I shouldn't be able to read what an Uragon is. It spoils that there's Crimson Curapeco. Lame. I just want to read about fish. You bought the books, nerd? They shouldn't tell me about those things. Unless, of course, I clicked on a book that was literally called, like, Crimson Curapeco or something. Okay, let's see what we're going to use for the Gombi. Jack McBride, what would you like me to use for the bunny? Haven't been spoiled on Sapphire Bowl Drum? Oh, that's good. Let's fucking go. Just throw notes on Dire Morales in there while you're at it? Yeah, for real. We're so broke. We're gonna have to find a good way of farming Zenny that's not the Kelby Horn quest. Pew pew of the arrow type, please. Neat. I think we had a fire bow we were looking at making. How close are we to making the Curapeco bow? Because that's something I would make for Lagombi. Hello, Kazuki, welcome. Peckish Pecco. Not very close. 4 more flintstones. 3 more feathers. 1 more beak. Expensive. Really like 3U bow. It's a simpler time. I'm excited to see what it's like. Hunter's bow 2 I can make. I just need Zenny. I think we're gonna do that. Good luck on the Flintstones. We've actually broke them on almost every Curapeco we've fought so far. Just finished the new event, Teostra and Rise. It was one hell of a battle. I didn't know there was an event, Teo. Sweet. I'm glad there's a tough one. That makes me happy. Okay, what coatings does this thing fire? Power, close range, exhaust. Okay. Oh, right, hang on. Let's grab a Blade Master weapon, store items into the gunner pouch. God. Whoops. I didn't mean to put the whetstones in there. Okay, let's equip a gunner weapon. Let's store items into the Blade Master pouch. This is so bad. Risk thinks 3U is going to give him the drops he wants when you had to do 12 Rathalos tail cuts to get the tail. Yeah, this game sounds pretty cursed. Not gonna lie. Hi, Panda Mansa. Alright. Now, Cha-Cha, I'm sorry, but this could be a very dangerous monster. I must leave you behind until I find out if it's gonna pose a threat to you or not. That's some speedrunner menuing. Thanks. 3U's drop rates are horrifyingly bad? Yeah, apparently so. How'd your practice go, FPS? I'm too broke to buy the coatings. Sounds about right, I think, FPS? Sounds like some memes to me, is what that sounds like. I'm gonna sell one of these incomplete crowns, sorry. Nice. It feels good to acclimate to a fight like that, FPS. Woo! 300 Zenny left over. Rise expansion confirmed Sunbreak. Yep. They announced it yesterday. It's pretty exciting stuff. I'm pretty freaking excited about it. Where is the ranged sharpshooter? There we go. Temper. There we go. I think if I'm... Okay, so if I'm remembering correctly, sharpshooter increases the power of normal. And it should increase rapid shot, which is what we've got here, so we'll probably eat for that. Temper increases the damage of all shots, but increases deviation on bow guns, but it doesn't do anything bad on bow gun, or on bow, so it's good for all types of shots on bow. Since we don't have other types of shots, though, we don't need to worry about feline temper, so we're going to eat for feline sharpshooter. So is anything announced by Capcom fair game on stream in the Discord from now on? Yes. I posted about that in the announcements in the Discord today. We're not doing anything special for spoilers this year. It was a lot of work last year, and I ended up feeling pretty stressed out about a lot of people's personal enjoyment of the game based on if me and the mods were able to properly police things. This year, especially because it's longer than last year's release schedule was, we're doing like, hey, if it's announced by Capcom, we're going to talk about it around here, and leaks should be still in spoiler chats in the Discord or not in the stream chat. The Snowbound Slider. We have just enough Zenny for it. The cat can get drunk? Was he getting drunk behind us, Fish Kebab? Alright, let's see what bow is like to control on this game. Speculation is also okay. Poor Angani, I know FPS, I'm bummed. I just like, if it was something, just learned about the expansion now, assuming you need to pay for it, yeah, you can think of it like the old school G-Rank games, Tribe of Tom, where like in the old days you had to buy a separate game called like 4 Ultimate instead of just Monster Hunter 4, nowadays they just have it be some paid DLC. Last year, or 2 years ago with Iceborne, it was $40, so it'll probably be like that. Everyone leave Angani alone. Oh gosh, this is like... Okay, so when you stand in place... Oh, that's bad. Okay, when you stand in place, you can aim around, which is fine. When you move, though... Oh, that's so bad. Okay, hang on. We gotta turn that off. There we go. What was that sound? That sound was me having a hard time with the camera, but then wait, now it doesn't... Or something like that. Wait, how do you roll cancel? Oh my gosh. These controls are scuffed, dude. I miss 4U bow. So... In the PSP games, you would charge your bow shot with R. In the 3DS games, you use that to aim, right? And I can have the camera swing behind me if I want. In this game, you charge with X, and then you release with X. So it's X to charge, R to aim, and then you release it to shoot. How do you roll cancel it if you're holding down X, which is at the top of the control? Ugh, that's uncomfortable. I don't like that. Oh well. Oh well. Was it possible to buy Iceborne, like physical Row with it pre-installed? Yes. Yep, there was a deluxe version that had both base world and Iceborne. You don't get to cancel? Commit, you pansy? Dude, rolling out of bow charge is important. Anyone like bows in Rise? It's not strong enough, I don't think. Just a weak weapon in Rise. Needs some help. Damage wise. Just like longsword, yeah. Don't have to learn how to use the eShop? Nope, you probably won't have to. No, Rise bow is plenty strong. It's a good weapon. I like it. Claw it? I guess you technically could claw. Now remember that if you press A while holding X, you'll lock into the rain attack. Let me try that out. Also, you can't aim. You can't aim while charging. Ah! Like you can't like turn the camera while charging because I'm actually clawing. I'm actually clawing. I'm clawing the 3DS nubbin.
No, stop. No. I'm so mad.
Never have I ever before clawed the 3DS nubbin. This is awful. I don't like these bow controls. L tap and charge. I hate L tap though. All right, we'll get used to it. This is just my first impressions. Dude, 4U made some pretty great improvements on this. This is fine. It'll work out, but man, not as good as 4U's controls. I love 4U's controls. Is this a bow you really like, Jack? Should switch to Wii U for every bow. All right, folks, time to save, pull out the transfer tool. Let's go play on the Wii U, which I'm sure has better controls. I bet they're the exact same, by the way. Yeah, this will be fine. Just nowhere near as comfortable as 4U's controls for bow. It would probably take me about 5 or 10 minutes to get that set up, Uchi. But clawing the Pro Controller is more comfortable. This is before Screen Shake was added for crit distance. Whoops. Hey, Jay Novice. Thanks for saying so. Happy Friday to you, too. I completely forgot it was Friday today, and a coworker told me it was, and it freaked me out. Whoop. You can roll cancel it, it just sucks. What did I say? I had a freaky Friday? Yeah, I guess so. Is it tired out? Wait. Oh gosh. Okay, so you just hold down X to draw. You don't need to do RXA to draw into a charge. Oh god, my muscle memory is so screwed. Oh, oh. These controls are so poor. Oh no. This is the definition of Monkasteer right here, folks. You see this? Yuck. Oh god. And my muscle memory is screwing me up. I keep holding down R when I need to hold down X. Oh, it's okay. We'll get there. We hit each other. Should've brought null berries. Did it give me null berries? No. Flash bombs though. This cat, man. I'm not gonna even use this flash bomb, but I'm still upset he took it. Missed. Bummer. Oh god, I don't like that feeling. Oh man. Oh well. Like I already really don't like the feeling of having the camera snap like that. Like that's part of the reason I really don't like L targeting. Having that be a core part of the aiming is like not nice. We will get the hang of things, but it's gonna take me a lot of time to get used to it, I think. Sorry to yell and make weird barf noises about it so much. It's just... It's not FPS, I don't like it. I already turned it off. I had it on, but I don't like it automatically aiming at the monster, because it doesn't always do it. Like, when I tap L, I want it to center the camera in that direction. I don't want it to just center the camera if the monster's out of frame, which is how it works. If the monster's in frame, it doesn't really... I guess it centers it, but I don't know. It's not for me. Ooh. Make it double tap to lock on. It's not even, I don't think it's an option. It is? Where? Okay, there we go. It is. You're right. I'm very surprised. This game has like no useful options for almost anything. Versus the Chad for you that has all the options for everything. Maybe it's the other way around. This is pretty ugly. We gotta get some gunner armor. Oh! I gotta like remember to not hold down R in between shots. Jeez. Oh. It's so bad. To give 3U its due, learning to aim in just about any of the Monster Hunter games is kind of like this, where they all have slightly different sets of options and slightly different ways that they want you to aim, and so it does feel bad in pretty much all the games to learn how to aim. I'm just like extra spoiled because 4U had some really goated options for bow that aren't in this game. Which makes sense, because this is an older game. It's just like, I don't know, losing some of my favorite options and having it be the usual, oh, you have to learn how to aim all over again with a different set of muscle memory. Whoops, got sat on. Those arc shots good in 3U? They were in 3rd. Especially with Element, they were pretty good. I'll use them more. I'm just still getting used to the other controls. I learned to like them in Portable 3rd. Wait, whoops. Oh, God. You can aim that pretty well. Oh god, no stamina. We'll get better at that. Not melee bow, but we'll get better at the bow part. Hey, Carrot. I did indeed look at the irregular clock after you reminded me. Oh, bow. What did they do? Well, it's not what did they do to you. What had they not learned for you yet? Before you had an additional item tab on gather quests? What do you mean, like an extra box page? Mm-mm. I don't think so. An extra pouch page, rather. What was the first 3DS game, or Monster Hunter game for 3DS? Yeah. Yeah, Field Pouch is all quests. Yeah, I don't blame them, Jack. I'm not upset about it. I'm not like, I don't hold it against the game. I'm just like, oh no, I have to get used to this. At least we got decent looking rewards. Look at all these plastrons and ears. Nice. Ta-da! Woof. How's it going? It's going okay, S-Fox. We just tried out bow in this game, and the aiming for bow is really weird compared to 4U's bow. Oh well. We're gonna make the good old Lagomberator. You know it. We can already make it, we just need Zenny. Yeah, let's look at Lagombi's weapons real quick. Decide if we want to add any of those to the list. Heard about N64 games coming to Switch? Yeah, they're coming there. For an extra charge, which is a bummer, I think. Lagombi equipment, huh? In 3 Ultimate, you have the Snow Slicers, the Lagomberator, and some bowguns. Or a heavy bowgun, rather. I think we're gonna make both those. We're gonna make some Lagombi duels. And we're gonna make the gunlance. To give you good ideas, Hot Pocket. Darn right you're gonna make the gunlance. I am, don't you worry. Alright. Let's see. Right now we were working on our greatsword, our Wagi greatsword. I need 2 more King's Beaks. Gonna make that 1 event gunlance? Maybe. I think it's too early, it's too strong. Okay, we're gonna hunt another Great Roggy real quick with Gunlance. Hello, Smiley-O. Just to give you a good idea, Hot Pocket. Get us another King's Beak here. Should probably mine some Pelagisite while we're here. There's also charms here. I don't know if there's any droppable charms in low rank that will have a single slot, but I'm gonna keep trying to get that drop. Could be 2 Mana. I think I used them for that in that quest. You got the credits in Rise. Congrats. What'd you think of the fights? You talking about the village credits? Probably just finished Magdamalo though. Whoops. Oops. Not sure how many of those hit its head, but you know, we got it to flinch at least. Alright. Time to sharpen. It'd be nice to have some green on that Lagomberator. And to get off of normal shells. They actually made a surprising number of decent ways for you to get to full burst even in its first time out here in 3rd gen, but I still like the other shelling types better. finished Magnamala Village. It felt cozy and fun so far. Think your favorite low rank experience. Lots to play with. Didn't have to commit your resources too much. Yeah, it's not super strict, that village. It's a nice way to kind of get you into the game pretty quick. There's the head break. Do you think once Rise PC is released, we'll be able to crossplay with Switch? I have no idea. I hope so, but I have no idea. That's cool, Skiffy. Yeah, the way things dunk sometimes is funny. That sounds like a fun Rajang kill. Nope, Patty, I'm pretty sure that charm tables work the same on Wii U and 3DS. When playing through either one, I think it's recommended to check what charm table you're on. I'm not doing that. I don't really care to. There are some games that have crossplay on Nintendo, but not Monster Hunter games in the past, that's for sure. Yeah, Dauntless has crossplay on Switch. Gunlance is fun. I like Gunlance. They probably don't oppose it on a platform level, Vio. They might oppose it for games that they kind of felt were like supposed to be console exclusives to theirs. They might have not any way to do that. That's true. For a game that they might have paid for console exclusivity on, they may have had some kind of terms along the lines of that. Not allowing for crossplay, but I mean, we have no idea. Alright, we need a King's Beak from the rewards. Yep, there are plenty of games that crossplay to Switch from PC. From what you see, yes, each and every charm table has at least one rarity 1 talisman that has a slot. Neat. Thank you, Patty. Thanks for checking. We did not get the King's Beak that we needed, which is frustrating. Oh well, we'll have to do some more Roggy. Hello, Dovahkiin. Apex, yeah. There are plenty of games that have crossplay between Switch and PC. Hope we find out at Tokyo Game Show. Me too. I hope it's not just details about Sunbreak. Like, I'm fine waiting for more details about Sunbreak. I want more details about the PC port. That's more relevant at this point in time. Alright, well, that was that. Did they announce a date? Nope. We're hoping to hear that next week at Tokyo Game Show. I think we're gonna do the quest called Hunter Killer. Hunt a Baroth and a Great Jaggy. I'll let you guys pick my weapon for that quest. They've said in the past that the PC port is coming in spring, early 2022 to our man, and that the expansion is coming in summer of 2022. Hang on, I gotta set up the giveaway. Hang on, hang on. What does spring and summer mean? Q1 should be anywhere from January to the end of March. Q2 should be anywhere from there until, like, I think the end of June or July. Summer could be any time in Q2 or Q3, which is like the beginning of summer to the very end of summer. Like, basically like March to August. But they're not gonna, or like the end of, or the beginning of April to August is like basically like the summer quarters, but they probably won't do it very early on in that. I think people are kind of expecting it to be early fall. Spring is Q1, Q2. Yeah. So, if you want to pick my weapon for a Baroth and a Great Jaggy quest, type ! ticket. This is the first multi-monster quest we've encountered. What are you talking about, Skiffy? Yep, we're doing a Baroth and a Great Jaggy next. It didn't get your first one, Skiffy. It only got your second one. Star Riot. Thanks for the follow. Welcome to you. We'll probably let this raffle go on for just a minute longer here. Or something like that. Something like that.
This is beans!
Okay. Let's see here. I'm going to say last call for that weapon raffle, and we'll end it here in just a moment. Decide our weapon that we're going to use for this next quest. Enten Boot. Enten Boot, what would you like me to use for Baroth and Great Jaggy? Longsword, please? Let's do it. Oops. I feel like the last person to enter is actually more likely to win. It kind of seems that way, Enton Boot, doesn't it? I've noticed that it seems like that to me. I don't know if that's actually the case, but it seems to happen somewhat frequently. Thanks, Patty. Cheers. Congrats on filling the rank, too. All right. Multi-monster. I forgot to read the quest description. We'll do that now. It was, yes, it was disguised. All right, area 5 and 3. Let's rock over to 5 first. See if we can take out Great Jaggy pretty early on here. I doubt it will have much health, seeing as the regular Great Jaggy quest already didn't have much health. Actually, did we do a double Great Jaggy already? I forget. I've forgotten. Maybe I'm thinking of Portable Third. I know we did a double Great Jaggy and Portable Third earlier this year, naked with the Bofongo mask on. That was something. Read the quest? Ah, thank you, I forgot. Listen to a hunter who knows. There's a Baroth and Great Jaggy running wild on the sandy plains. No matter how good a hunter... Oops. You think you are. You'd better stay away. It ain't worth your life. Nah, we're not gonna stay away. We'll be okay. You did not, Fish Kebab. Enton Boot one. Shoot. The Great Jaggy has moved on. I wonder where he went off to. Oh, well, there's Baroth. I guess we'll just go with Baroth. That's fine. I'm liking using this hunter armor. Oof. Oh, I brought Cha-Cha on this quest. I probably shouldn't have. Oh well. I don't know what happened to Baroth. Isophonia. This move is such a trap. Never going on that move. What a time waster. Oh, there's Great Jaggy. It's supposed to be a roll. Ugh. There. Safety rock. counterplay for the mud fling is to go close and get free hits off, by the way. It hits underneath him. There's not a particular spot underneath him that is safe to stand. That's why I say that move is a trap. Like, it's like RNG whether you get hit by the mud or not, and the mud is stupid. It makes you mash, and so I don't like it. To me, that's like the worst part of his fight in this generation. It's just the mud. The mud is really boring. Hello, Fog. How you doing? I'm excited to fight Jade Baroth in this game. It's been a while since I fought him in Portable Third. Longsword bounce is rough. So you're using minions, any reason why? I forgot to tell Cha-Cha to stay home. I'm trying to use him in smaller quests for the fun of it and for the story of it. Like, I don't know. I don't want to ignore him in the entire game. It's kind of fun to bring him along because he's part of the story in this game. I'm trying not to bring him on any of my first times through a quest. I forgot to leave him behind for this one, but neither of these are new monsters, so it's not that big of a deal to me. But most of the quests I won't be using minions. What else is in there, Incognito? Yo, what else is there? Is Jumbo there? Could you bring it back? Oh, sucked in. They have Koba or unused. That's crazy. Both of them? I'm guessing unused means they're not in any sort of finished state that you could re-enable or anything like that. Cocoa being one, looks like one Gen 1 room being the other, all of Dundorma and a dupe set of Dundorma Fort, and some random IDs that are unknowns. Dude. That's crazy. Wow, I mean, it makes sense that some of that stuff would be left over, but that's really cool to hear. This is the only time I'll actually use the mud move is when there's nothing on his tail, so it's safe to sit back here and snipe tail. They can be used later. Used later for what? Hello, Soul of the First Hero. Night Moat Arena being one? Yo, that's cool. Thank you for sharing those details with us. For those who are just coming in on me and Incognito's conversation, they found unused locales and areas in Freemanite's code, including, well, Kokoto, a Gen 1 room, what they said in the chat up there. always unused code for those areas. Just found. I mean, they're working on Freemanite's code frequently. They're working on some quality of life changes for Freemanite, you could say. Right, that's Baroth down. Let's go get Jaggy. Three U Village does not seem balanced for if you had like already ground up a strong armor set early on. Like if you had the Jaggy set, you would just be melting these dudes. Aw, he got me that time. That's exciting, Incognito. Just an exciting idea. Not that it'll happen, but just an exciting, like, thing that exists. Thank you for sharing it and finding it. Dude, longsword is so good. Especially when they're space constrained, it's funny to hear that they left stuff like that in. Got a scalp from that. That's nice. What charm did we get? We got a charm with the slot. Heck yeah. So that means that at least on this set, which is 4 slots, we can now get a 5-slot skill. That's so nice. Heck yeah. I'm very excited about that. Who's stoked for Sunbreak? Me? I am. I'm excited to see what the team does with another expansion. Rise has so many interesting mechanics that I hope that they'll expand upon without like replacing with other mechanics or anything. Come here, kid. Step a little closer so I can look at you. Uh-huh. Yep. You're ready. Ooh. So here's the word. The Lagiacrus has been sighted again in Moga's waters. You know what that means. But don't you worry. I can tell you right now you're up to the task. Heck, I bet you're tougher than he is. Now listen up, kid. The Lagiacrus has got special organs on its back that it uses to conduct electricity. You gotta watch out for those. The more juice the beast generates, the more brilliantly they shine. Actually, it's a lovely sight. I hear the glow gets so bright that sailors have mistaken it for lightning. Problem is, most of those sailors are now 100% certified dead now, because they didn't clear the heck out of there. See, once the organs are charged, the Lagiacrus releases all the electricity at once in a vicious, deadly attack. The prettier the sight, the more you gotta beware. Kinda like my first girlfriend, come to think of it. Anyway, just tread carefully around that glow. Watch out. There, I yelled it. Now you won't forget. If there was just some way to keep it from charging up juice, you might stand a fighting chance. Did I say fighting chance? I meant a better chance. You'll be fine. The guild has agreed to make this quest official, so drop by the quest counter just as soon as you're ready. So, I know I tend to clown around, but what I'm about to tell you is no joke. Did that get your attention? Did it? I bet you're wondering what's up. Actually, I bet you're wondering if I'm even capable of mature conversation. Well, let's find out. He's back, the Lagiacrus, the Lord of the Seas himself. Do you remember when you first saw one, way back when you first started doing quests, that wild churning in your gut? Well, considering I've been your closest friend your whole hunting career, I think I can say with some authority, you are far and away a better hunter than the one that first ran for dear life from that Lagiacrus. We didn't run for dear life, we chopped its tail off. I'll have you know. You've matured into a truly skilled hunter. Now it's time to do what you came to do and save Moga Village. Oh, and if killing it's too hard, then just driving off will be fine. If you scare it enough, I'm sure it won't come back. Also, your fly's down. Made you look. Time to get to work. We will not be doing this rappel for a little bit, I don't think. I'm glad you figured it out, Patty. That's awesome. I hope you have fun. I'm scripted to have run away. Well, I didn't run away. I chopped that thing's darn tail off with greatsword. I think it was. Maybe, no, it was Gunlance. It was Gunlance that I chopped it off with, come to think of it. Do you think Lagiacrus would be in Sunbreak? Probably not. Okay, I think what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go ahead and take a look at some of the weapon trees, or I guess all the weapon trees, honestly. We're gonna take a look at them on Karaniko and see what looks like a good set of things to farm up right now. Probably looking at Rarity 1 and Rarity 2 weapons. Take a look here. I have to shift this over for y'all. There we go, okay. Peko Heavy Bowgun? We probably will do that, honestly. Okay, so right now we're looking at great swords, and we can probably only get to around Rarity 3. Not even all Rarity 3. You can see this Rarity 3 we can get because it has Assisium. This Rarity 3 we can't get because it has Dragonite, and we can't make that quite yet. So there's the Buster Blade, which is the regular ore, and it has 624 raw at the end of Rare 3. We'll keep a lookout on that. Great Jaggies is going to be even less than that. It's going to be 576. That doesn't make much sense to make. Oh well, we're just collecting it for fun. Maybe we'll upgrade it into something worthwhile later on. The Baroth one has 576. That's not very good either, but we knew that. Baroth is always kind of rough. All Alright. Giant jaw blade. Not super strong. The golem blade. We might be able to make that. I don't know if we have any monster bone L's. We might. That'd be kind of fun. The golem blade's cool. Minor spoiler, but you're right on the verge of Dragonite. I know, once you get the Lagiacrus, you get to start going, you unlock some more monsters, you get to go to the volcano. I'm not going to do the Lagiacrus for a little bit here, I think. We're going to wait. Ludroth Bone Sword has 624 with some water and a slot. The Cataclysm Sword. That's better than the ore one, I think. It is. The ore one's okay, but not that much. It doesn't have that slot. Is Ludroth Greatsword the best thing we can get right now? That'd be kind of funny. Cataclysm Sword. I think it is. Takes a lot of gobble parts, though. We might end up making that. I don't think we can make the light crystal or the bug weird looking glowy stone weapons quite yet. Volcanus. Yeah, why don't we go ahead and throw the Ludroth Greatsword on the list? Jaggy Greatsword and Ludroth Greatsword. Okay. So that's Greatsword. I think that's just about the whole tree, right? There's a bunch of G-rank stuff down here, but we don't care about that quite yet. The trees seem kind of small, honestly. I must be spoiled by some other game where I'm like, this seems like not that many weapons. I guess probably 4U, honestly. 4U probably has more than this. Oh, true attack values. Yeah, let's put that on there. Okay. Iron Gospel is 110 raw with some green at the end of Rarity 2. Rarity 3 we can't probably do quite yet because we don't have Thunder Crystals. Or no, wait, you need Iron Ore and a Light Crystal, rather. I don't know where you even get Light Crystals in this game. Oh, you can get them from High Rank Global, Village 4-star, Cold Stones. Do we have that quest? Let me take a look. We do. Okay, so we could technically get a light crystal. Okay, so we could get the Chain Slaughter. What's that one like? No picture. Feels bad, man. At least there's not 5 rarity 1, 9. 9 rarity 1 hammers. Chain Slaughter is a must make, is it? Hang on. Oh, that's the Chronicle page. That's... okay, there. Oh, this one. I don't like this design very much, to be honest with you. The Rime Blade is an upgrade off of what? Is it an upgrade off of Chain Slaughter? It is. I'd much rather have Rime Blade. Oh, it takes Dragonite though. Okay. Rime Blade's so cool. We're gonna make the Roggy Longsword. I think that's already on there. Yep. Roggy Longsword's gonna have higher raw than the ore one, along with green, which is nice. Arzuros will be okay. It'll have a little bit of green. The Jaggy one, for some reason, turns into a Para Longsword with great Baggy stuff. We're going to be fighting Baggy for the first time here soon. We could make that one. 140 with Para and some green isn't bad. Or is this the Gobble? No, it's not. Anata Bone Blade. That's a weird sword. I kind of like it. It's just bone. It's kind of neat. Awaken, maybe? I don't think so. I have Awaken turned off on the display. Awaken should have a different display here. That's a weird one. I want to make it. Baggy Para Longsword. For how low the raw values in 3U were. I mean, right now we're looking at true raw. The actual in-game display raw is a lot higher because it's bloated. Oh, right, there's the fish blade. Where's the Ludroth longsword? Did I miss it? Yeah, drowning shaft. There it is. It's gonna be a garbage sword, but I'm gonna make it anyways. Like, that's awful. What an awful weapon. Oh well, we're still making it. What an awful weapon. Okay. For sword and shield, the assassin's dagger has 110 with a little bit of green. You have the Hydra knife, which can get probably up to 110 with a tiny bit of green. That's not very good. The Hypnos knife looks sick. We're definitely making that. Good green, good sleep. 110 with 15 sleep and some green. That looks awesome. And a slot too. We're gonna make the Roggy sword. Yeah, I've got that on there already. Okay. We're gonna make the Gobble sword. It's right there. So we're gonna have a para, a poison, and a sleep weapon all in low rank. That's kind of excited. We should look. We're exciting. We should look and see if we have a status set we could make early on. That'd be cool. I think I have Kerpeko sword and shield. I have it with a question mark. We could get. It would get to 130 with 15 fire and green. That's not bad at all. And it upgrades into Rathalos. It's a bummer you can't upgrade the Kerpeko all the way through the game. We'll definitely want to make it and use it while we can. Ludroth sword and shield can probably get up to, right now, 120 with 10 water and a little bit of green. That's a little bit rough, but we'll have speed sharpening soon. Baroth sword and shield, if it weren't for the negative affinity, would be pretty awesome, actually. 150 with that much green. Quality sack. Alteroth in high rank. Interesting. The Chalk Chalk. I forgot about the Chalk Chalk. Alright, I think that's everything right now for sword and shield. Make that Baroth club, sir. I've never actually used the Baroth sword and shield. Why not? We'll put it on there. Let's see if I want to use it. I don't think I have any other Baroth weapons. I never use Baroth weapons because of that garbage affinity. Baroth weapons are cool. They seem alright. Design-wise, they're kind of cool. Alright, dual blades. Right now we're trying to get to the insect dual blades. The ore ones would be 120 with some green. Insecticutters are going to be 120 with 5 dragon and some green. Looks like you can probably get them. I don't know. Can you get Hercudrum in low rank? Nah, it's a high rank part. That's what I thought. Okay. So it'll be 120 with green. That's fine. I like those a lot. Negative affinity is a cheap trade-off in low rank. I guess that's fair. We can make the Jaggy duels. I think we have those on there. We do, yeah. Jaggy duels, Ludroth duels, Lagambi duels, insect duels. Those Ludroth ones look really good. Although that's plus it takes the Duramboros tail case, so we're gonna get 120 with some water there. Do we have those? We do. Cool. Snow slicers are 120 with some green. Looks like we might be able to get 130 with some ice and some green. That would be nice for the snow slicers plus. What about Gobble? Where's his stuff? Global Stung Prongs. Where are those an upgrade off of? Match slicers, dual hatchets. Oh, it's an upgrade off of the Insecticutter. Can we even do that? Oh, they're a high rank part. Okay, so they're a high rank only weapon. We can't actually make those. So let's go ahead and let's take out. Oh, I guess I didn't have the Gobble ones. Never mind, we're good. I thought I had those in there. Alright, well, that's the dual blades. Let's see about hammer. Alright, let's see here. So just for reference, the ore one is going to be 110 with some green. That's rough. Let's hope there's something better than that. Frozen core is 130 with some ice. Oh yeah, we gotta make that. That's really good. Ice hammer. I don't have any hammers or hunting horns on here right now. Ice hammer. Is gun hammer in here? We already made the Kerpeko hammer. So we can check, put that in there. Peko hammer. Where is the gun hammer in this game? It's probably in here. The numbing bird. I don't remember seeing that. Numbing bird. MH3U. Whoops. Oh, it's this one. Yeah, we'll probably make that. Hey, IRB Goodja, how you doing? This list is getting pretty long. What the hell? We'll use the Baroth hammer too. Cool. Getting our list together here. Alright, hunting horn. Okay. So the bagpipes are going to be 110 with a tiny bit of green and some defense. Hunting horn's jank and Freeman Knight. Why does Super Pound have more motion value than stuff like Recital Backslam? Because it's hard to get to stuff like Recital Backslam, I guess. I believe that you should make sure you pay attention to the exhaust values. Some are better for exhaust and some are better for motion. And some are better for KO. I guess not exhaust, sorry. KO is what I mean. Some are better than for KO and some are better for raw damage. Obviously there's no exhaust in Freeman Knight. The Baroth Sandpipe probably doesn't have attack up. Also doesn't have that much more attack for the 30% affinity you're losing. That's kind of rough. Kerpeko Horn doesn't have attack. It's 100 with a tiny bit of green. Not worth making. The Hunter's Horn. 110, tiny bit of green. Probably not great. The Arzuros one, no green. No green, 130. I guess Hunting Horn can cope with less green because of its Mind's Eye, but man, that sounds rough. Ludroth Horn looks okay, honestly. Jeez. Hunting Horn's in a rough spot in low rank, my goodness. There's like nothing good for this weapon early on in the game, huh? You can do Bagpipe, 110. $110. 130, but Mind's Eye only. $110. 12 water, a slot. I think it's just, yeah, I think we're just gonna make the frickin' iron bagpipes. The recital attacks are better for KO, but they're way harder to get to than Super Pound, except start end, but that only does 24 motion. It feels really good to get some backslam KOs in that game. All right, I guess it's just iron bagpipes. That's it. That's sad. Iron hunting horn. Someone say gun hammer. I didn't see it on the list actually. Now that I think about it, let me look at it. Let me look at it again. Oh, there's the gun hammer. We won't be able to make that quite yet. It's a G rank, or it's a high rank weapon. We can't make that quite yet. Later on. Later on. All right, let's look at lance here. Okay. Iron lance would be 130 with green. We're not going to farm all of these weapons up that we're choosing right now all at once. Definitely got to make the baggy lance. 120 with 10 sleep. Plus it's just cool looking. Do we have that on there? We don't yet. Let's put it on there. Baggy lance. Can make the global lance. I would like to do that. It seems cool. You did find a video showing off all the 3U hunting horn sounds and stats last night? That's cool. I'm glad someone's made that. Baroth lance doesn't seem worth it based on sharpness alone, which is a bummer. We have the Ludroth lance on there, even though I don't think it'll be super good at first. Oh well, that's fine. We'll still make it. I want to. The Pledges Needle takes a little bit of Dragonite to get decent, so we won't make that right now. Okay, I think that's all of them. Calling it a night. Hope you enjoy the rest of your stream. Cheers, Ravenous Glavenous. Rest well. See you around. Liked the Baroth Lance set because its slot lets Baroth set get guard +2. We just got a single slot charm, actually. Since you told us about the charm tables, Patty, we actually got one. So we don't need to worry about weapon slots as much right now, which is nice. Gun Lance. Sorry for this long part of the stream where we're just looking at weapons. It'll be over in a little bit. Striker's Gun Lance has 120 with some green. That's not bad. That's normal. Sharkbite is classic 3rd gen. I don't think I can make it quite yet. I haven't gotten some of those materials. I'll make Sharkbite when I can. Lagomberator, we're so getting that. Wide 1 with 110 and a bunch of green in a slot. Feels so good. I already have that on there? I do. Okay. The Baroth Loader is long 2, 150 with green and a single slot. It's actually not awful. All right, cheers, Patty. Have a good one. Rest well. It's actually not awful. It'd be kind of fun to use that, to be honest with you. I like long a lot. Ooh, Hurricane Gun Lance, though. Oh, that's got Dragonite, though. Can't make that quite yet. Peko TP. We're going to make it, but it's not great yet. 120 with normal. Actually, normal 2 with a bunch of green isn't bad. That's pretty cool. Yeah, why not? We'll use some. I've never used Baroth weapons, to be honest with you. We'll use some this time around. For the ones that don't, like, some of them have like negative 30% affinity, which is like a lot. Some of them are a little bit better. 15 I can kind of deal with because that's not as bad. Plus their raw is kind of nuts. The raw is kind of nuts. 150 compared to all the others, like 110, 120. And it's Gun Lance, yeah. I guess the affinity shouldn't count for your shells. That is true. That's a good point. Okay. I think that's it for now for Gun Lance. I actually want to go and pop back over to Greatsword and take a look at the Baroth Greatsword. Where is it? Carapace Blade. 120. So yeah, this is one of the ones that has negative 30%. For me, especially when we can't get to the 140 yet, that's just worse. We're not using that. We're not going to use that Baroth one yet. Let's see about the A longsword. Man, imagine using Baroth's longsword. Crazy. Where is Baroth's longsword? There we go. Maybe there's not one? Oh, there's not a Baroth longsword. Never mind. Baroth longsword was new to Rise. Oh. Whoops. Alright, let's see. What else? What haven't we looked at yet? Haven't looked at Switch Axe yet. Okay. Baroth Switch Axe, though. Paris Axe, where do you get these? Volvodon, we can't get that. Oh, wait, no. Volvodon and Gobble. Okay, so we could get that. Plus, we'll have access to Volvodon soon enough. That's pretty... yeah, we'll go with the Baroth Switch Axe. High Raw with some green. So many Switch Axe. So many weapons to make. The Arzros one is just a stinker. We have it on there, so I guess we'll make it, but man, what a stinker. 3U Switch Axe was living in the world where everything that didn't have a power file was butts. Yeah, we kind of felt that the other night. I still want to try and use other stuff, though. So we're going to make the Pecco Switch Axe. And nobody can stop me. Exhaust Switch Axe. Do we even have a power Switch Axe early in the low rank? I don't think we do. Do we have any power Switch Axes? The only power Switch Axe we have is the Bone Smasher before it upgrades into Assault Axe. That's crazy. They just don't want you to have a good Switch Axe at the beginning of the game. Nah, the Bone is Exhaust. And like Exhaust is probably neat to try out in this game. We'll make the Ground Dasher. But yeah, there's not much there. There's not much there at the point in low rank that we're at right now. All right, bowguns are always kind of rough to look at. True attack values, okay. This is always kind of hard to read, I think. There's just so many. Do they have rarity on this page? Oh, they do. It's just way over there. It's wider than my screen is. Here, let's zoom out a little bit then. There. It's teeny. Okay. So small. You guys can't even see that. There. It's too much information. If you want good bowguns, frontrunners are Pecco and Rathian for heavy bowgun and assorted elemental weapons for light bowgun. That's kind of what I figured. I think I'm going to do what I normally do, is we'll look at these ranged weapons another time. We've already looked at enough of that for Blade Master. We've already got quite the list there, don't we? Quite the list. There's Ludroth Greatsword. It looks so cool. You're a bowgun main, so it's pretty easy for you to digest those info dumps. We could. It would take a long, like on top of the time we just spent for those Blade Master ones. I'm going to look at them. Like I will look through them, but I just want to do it at a time where we haven't already spent like 20, 30 minutes already looking at menus. We'll look at it again when we can spend maybe 10 to 15 minutes just on that one like bowgun menu, because it'll take us a bit of time to compare some of the details there. Takes a Gobble Fin and some Royal Ludroth Claws for that. Why don't we go ahead and let's hunt a Ludroth? I'll let you guys pick my weapon for that. That'll be our next hunt here. Maybe we'll do a Ludroth and a Gobble. Start working on some of those monsters. I'm sure we'll need lots of equipment, or lots of parts. We should also take a look at what it takes for us to make grinder decorations, because that'll be a pretty big quality of life boost. Cataclysm Sword. It's pretty good, isn't it? Do you have any fire weapons? A hammer. I have a fire hammer right now, but that's it. We have attack decos, but that won't get us full attack on a 5 slot. Nope. There's Tenderizer in this game. Wait, really? Huh. Wow. I'm surprised we can even see Tenderizer decos so early in the game. That's crazy. Alright, Grinder takes Great Jaggy Claws. Okay. So we need a bunch more Mochlite ore and Great Jaggy Claws to get Sharpener. It's not the Wexu. No, it's the raw boosting one, right? From 4U. Still decent. Still one of the better ways to get damage. Still pretty decent. Alright, let me go ahead and set up that weapon raffle. Still mad good? That's what I think so too. We used it on a good number. Like it falls off in G rank. I guess it fell off in 4U's G rank specifically because of stuff like Honed Blade and Challenger. So we'll see what it feels like in this game. I wonder what this game's damage skills are like besides just slime. I will learn many, many hours from now, but I will learn at some point in time. Okay. Royal Ludroth. If you want to pick my weapon for a Royal Ludroth hunt, type !ticket in the chat. And I'll be right back. See you guys in just a moment. Thank you guys for being here. back. Thanks for waiting. I'm gonna go ahead and say last call for that weapon raffle for a Royal Ludroth. I'll remember to leave, or actually I'll bring Cha-Cha along this time. I was about to say I'll remember to leave him behind, but no, we've already fought this monster, so it's fine if we bring him along. Alright. Ashura Blade. What would you like me to use for this next quest? Ensign Boot, were you trying to game that again? Were you trying to see if it would let you win again? Hello, Yurik. This is for a Royal Ludroth. This box is so empty. Heavy bowgun. This will be our first heavy bowgun hunt? One of our first. Oh wait, hang on. Equip a Blade Master weapon. Store items into the gunner pouch. Everything except the whetstones. Okay, then we can go ahead and we can change over to our leather armor. It is your first. We used heavy bowgun for something. What are we playing today? We're playing Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate for the 3DS, Yurik. You know what's something I haven't looked at yet? I haven't looked at our guild card yet. It's on the bottom screen. Gosh darn it, I don't have an easy way of showing you guys this. We actually haven't used Sword and Shield for anything, it says. I could have sworn I've used Sword and Shield. You only have 4U? It's okay, we're not playing multiplayer, we're just doing solo. 3U doesn't have multiplayer. Hello, Yono. Sword and Shield for expeditions only? Ah, that could be why. I've used everything else at least one time. Alright. What does this gun fire? And can we upgrade this gun? And what are Ludroth's shot type hit zones? Let's find out. Alright. Let's see. There's the Lagombi one. It's cool looking. It looks like a penguin. A Karoza bazooka. It's a pumpkin gun. The Tropico gun probably fires flame shot. But we need a bunch of Kurapeko feathers that we don't have for it. Yeah, flaming and pellet and normal. There's the Arzuros gun. I want to make that. I love the Arzuros rumble gun. So cool. One of my favorite bowgun designs ever. But no. We only have the Bone Blaster. We're going to upgrade it to Bone Blaster Plus. Let's do it. And let's we could upgrade it to Bone Buster even. Probably not. I think I'm just going to do the one upgrade and then just the one upgrade. That's all we're going to do. Wait, I probably have ammo in the box actually. Okay, and then what does this gun fire? This gun fires normal, pellet, pierce, flaming. It fires flaming! When I mouse over these, will it tell me which ones I can and can't fire? It will. Good. That's a nice feature. I really like that. Cool. Okay, so with us we have Flaming Shot, Normal 2, and Pellet. I'm bringing Pellet just for small monster control if we need it. Let's go ahead and grab the rest of the Flaming Clip and then we'll go. And we'll take a look at Ludroth's hit zones. Ooh! We have a new book of combos and another organizer. Wow, we really don't need another organizer already. That's crazy. Sorry, Skiffy. Okay. Let's look up Ludroth's shop type hit skills real quick. Okay, Royal Ludroth. Weakest on its head, then its mane, then its belly, and its tail. For fire, it's weakest on its belly, its mane, and its head. So anywhere along its body, really. Oh, and its back. Its back is really weak to fire. Interesting. Okay, so mostly head and tail. We're not going to cut the tail with our bowgun, so we'll just shoot that if we can. Good gunner zone's impossible. Look at this, crazy. Used to have a 40 hit zone on its main. Oh well. I guess we'll use the flaming. Is the flaming gonna be better on anything? Not really. Its main is the only thing that I would think to use it on. I think we're just gonna stick to normal too, actually. Flaming shot was kind of expensive. And it's not that weak to fire. It'll probably do better damage just to shoot it with normal too, honest. While we're here, we're gonna mine for Pelagisite. Ooh, bowgun underwater we might get a chance to play. I haven't tried that yet, so it'll be interesting seeing how aiming in 360 feels. I'm a little apprehensive about that, I'm gonna be honest. I used heavy bowgun underwater against Royal Ludroth, do you think? I did? Hello, Kiyozane. I'm doing alright, how are you? How's your night going? Is sub ammo normal or pierce? I don't know, I haven't tried sub ammo yet. Sub ammo is actually pellet, interestingly enough. Doing fine, just browsing the internet before sleeping. Nice. Well, welcome. We're playing some Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate. We're pretty early into this game still. We're in low rank village. Some early quests. No, I don't think I've done underwater gunning quite yet. This is my first time. Feels okay. Oh yeah, folks keep asking about the underwater siege. Underwater siege glitch. Whatever it is, we probably won't use it. I think he's in area 4. Okay, we'll head that way. I'm gonna grab some ore first, which we got. Underwater siege glitch allows you to use any shot type in siege mode underwater. Yeah, we're not gonna use that. That's the whole glitch. I'll probably replicate it once or twice just to know how to do it, but I won't be using that in combat. Cool. I want to see a nice ore there. Hello, Draconic Stormy X. How you doing? We're playing some Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate. Wait, I said 4 Ultimate. This is 3 Ultimate. We're not playing some Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate. Whoops, I'm tired. Sorry, folks. This is not 4 Ultimate, I'm sorry. Clearly not 4 Ultimate as we swim through the water. Is this for you? Is this 4 Ultimate? Is this 4 Ultimate? Pretty good, how are you? Saw yesterday you fought Gobble. We did. I'm doing well tonight. We're probably gonna fight Gobble after this. We need some Ludroth materials and some Gobble materials for stuff. Imagine just bringing a high raw bowgun with Pierce 1 or 2, using the glitch and just shredding. Couldn't be us. We like to kill things slowly. Is this 4 Ultimate? What's the benefit of siege mode in the early games other than just having a larger clip? I mean, it technically is just you're able to put out more damage without having to stop to reload. So it's really only useful in certain situations. It's useful when you have multiple people so you can keep a monster locked down. I think siege mode is part of what brought rise to Hame runs, where you lock down a monster as fast as you, or for as much of the hunt as you can until dead. Let's see. In solo play, it's really not that useful. Sometimes you'll be able to use it to get like a little more damage, but in general, it's like you might get 2 clips of ammo's worth off instead of like a clip and a half because you had to take the time to reload. It's just, unless you have a big damage opening and you siege fire a good clip and you're ready for it, it's like it usually you won't get that much more off of it. We are not finding this guy. I'm gonna jump down to the waterfall. Sploosh. Wish you did a swan dive. Is this for Ultimate? Not here. You playing on a real 3DS or emulator? We're streaming off of a real 3DS. I have a 3DS capture card, so we're streaming off of that to try and show what this game looked like on the 3DS. I have a Wii U as well, which we'll use for some multiplayer nights sometimes. I've not found this guy. We must have like just missed him barely. A little frustrating. Did you check Area 3? No, I guess I didn't yet. He might be there. I think he'll be in Area 1. We already ran through Area 1. We've run through everywhere except for Area 3, pretty much. I forget Area 3 exists sometimes, to be honest with you. What monster will you hunt? We're hunting Royal Ludroth with heavy bowgun. All right, he's not here in 5. We've kind of lost the monster, but we'll find him. We've got plenty of time. And we did get plenty of ore for it, which is nice. 7 Pelagosites, pretty great. There he is. No, wait. The scale messed with me. I thought that was him just further away, and then we swam by and it was like, oh wait, no, that's a regular one. God, the atmosphere is so thick in this game. It has him on our target camera. Like we've seen him, but we haven't seen him yet. We must have just barely missed him. Because the target camera has him. Here he is. On land, no less. Oh. Oh, only 4 shots is throwing me off for whatever reason. Oh man, old heavy bowgun. I like old heavy bowgun. We draw its head as a pellet magnet, by the way. Let's see what it looks like. We brought pellet 1 for small monsters. Well, let's see. I don't actually want to hit the cats with the pellet. Oh well, we're going to. It is, you're right, I see that. It totally is. Pretty tough to see in this game without any without any screen shake or anything for hit effects. They're pretty subtle. No blood? No blood, just hit sparks. There are sparks, but they're kind of small. Whoops. Helps if you have shots loaded. Oh, I got the cat. Ah. Isn't medium bowgun anything in this game? That was Monster Hunter Tri. This game just has light and heavy bowgun. Oops. Is he piecing? He's piecing. Let's get him, Cha-Cha. Cha-Cha's pissed. We should probably put a paintball on him. I didn't. Ouch. I get what fish kebab means. It's kind of like interesting that they actually canonically like destroy the town. Most of the times when they take down servers for games, they don't go, and everybody got destroyed. That's fish kebab. Fish kebab meant that. I might have said skiffy there. I meant fish. Apologies. Tired brain. By Jen Moran. Where was it actually said that it was destroyed? I'm pretty sure it was part of like the server when the server got shut down. Maybe it's just, maybe it could just be player folklore, but I'm pretty sure. If it's not player folklore, then it's gotta be in like one of the games after that where it had like where the where it mentions Locklack or it mentions Jen Moran. Give Flaming Shot a try. Okay. I think I wonder what the elemental shots are like in this game, if they're piercing or not. Some of them might be. I think Flaming Shot has almost... I don't think Flaming Shot's... Was that piercing? I think it might be. Oh. Usually Flaming Shot, either the normal shots that... Or either the elemental shots that pierce, Flaming Shot's the one that doesn't. Get me out of here. Yo. Dogpiling me. 2 shots per reload. Oof, not piercing through you. It looked like it was. Ryu has the nice non-piercing elements. Oh, okay. It looked like it was piercing there. Alright, these small monsters are getting on my nerves, so I think it's time for Pellet. Oops. It's weak. That's nice. Yeah, I like heavy bowgun in this game. Feels simple. Heavy bowgun seems so weak early game. Seems okay to me. Ouch. Okay. Didn't really have any chance to get out of the way there. Oh, if you don't know, being underwater halves your effective range. It halves your crit distance? What? Why? Like, do you see them fizzle out, or do you mean the crit distance is actually affected? Both? That is rude. That sucks a lot. Why would they do that? Why can't we go through this shortcut? This monster's called a donut in Japan. How about in your country? It's not called a donut. We call it a sponge. If anything, we would probably call it a sponge cake if we were going to call it. It doesn't suck. It's a huge boost. Wait, it's a huge buff? Halves your effective range? Wait, why is that a buff? I'm confused. Has the practical upshoot of making normal 3 and Pierce tick twice as fast. I guess for Pierce exclusively, that sounds good. For every other shot type, that sounds like a debuff. That's good to know, though, Yono. Thank you for sharing it. And just use Pierce, lol. I didn't bring Pierce. Yeah, they said no. They said both Pierce and normal 3. Normal 3 just doesn't bounce reliably enough to say like, oh, underwater normal 3 will be better. It's like normal 3 will be slightly better on the few monsters where it bounces, right? I guess we can try it ourselves to find out, but Oh, okay, so it's more likely to work underwater. Okay. I thought it would just be like it only worked the same as on land. That's interesting. You bring normal 3 as your underwater ammo then. Cool. I'll definitely try it out then, Precious Stones. Thank you for the information. There it is. That felt just fine to me. I like heavy bowgun. There's a quick hunt excluding the time to find the monster. Yeah. Feels decent to me, especially because this isn't like a strong bowgun or anything. We just upgraded it once. Bone Blaster. It's a cool design. Another slotted charm. Nice. Did some research, and apparently the last day before Tri died, there was a sandstorm, which meant that Jen could be hunted. Yeah, it was an event that regularly came through, from what I understand. That's probably, I don't know if that's all the confirmation that we've got, but if so, that sounds like probably why they, why people think that. Okay. Let's hunt a gobble next. Maybe it is just headcanon. Why can you make and buy Locklak gear? Maybe it's in remembrance. Maybe they didn't actually kill it off. Alright. If you want to pick my weapon for gobble, go ahead and type !ticket in the chat. Hello, Talknail. What's that? Rusted fragment. A uniquely shaped metal fragment covered in rust. It looks like it could be used for something. Would you look at that? Oh wow, we can make some dual blades. Look at that, we got some Zenny. Fan theories always irk you? Yeah, I feel the same way. I'm not married to the idea of Jen squashing the town. How do you... How do you have him refine that rusted fragment? Not a rust stone? Oh, it's not a rust stone. You sure? Is it just a commodity? They're used for an armor set? Oh, they're used for, the robot armor set. Arshan. Arshan armor. I gotcha, S. I gotcha, Schmeg. I kind of feel the same way about a lot of fan theories. The ones that are more based, like, directly in the games, I feel a little more okay about, but I understand. Okay, we don't have access to the Arshan armor just yet, but we do have the rusted fragment for it. That's nice. Keep snapping, it was good. I was thinking. That is a little biased, Precious Stones. We'll try it. We'll try it because of what you said. Oh, and we're out of resources. We're running out of resources. Means we'll have to start going by the woods more often. Alright, like I said, if you want to pick my weapon for a gobble hunt, go ahead and type ! ticket in the chat. A one-man band that can snap and whistle, I guess so. It feels funny, honestly, playing a game where I've got so little gear. I get spoiled. Alright, let's see here. Benz MH, what would you like me to use for a gobble hunt? Dual blades? Oof. That sounds tough. Let's take a look at Gobble's hit zones. I actually don't know what they're like, so I don't know what element it's weak to or anything. Gobble. Alright, Gobble is weakest to thunder and then fire. Break the lantern, we did yesterday. Weakest on its lantern, its belly, its back, its belly. How do you hit its belly? Edges. What is edges? What? That's funny. Okay, so lantern, head, belly, back, edges. The rim of Gobble? Okay. Sure. Sure. Thunder, ice, fire. This is an ideal monster for normal 3, by the way. Well, we're using some dual blades. We may take a detour before we hunt this dude proper. Oh, dude. I forgot these were in here. What the heck? They're kind of nice. Not really, but I mean, like, they're not that bad. Get them? They're expensive. Now, I think what we're gonna do, let's see. How much do I need to upgrade this? I need 2 more Banabra shell. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna make the insect dual blades. We're also gonna go ahead and get speed sharpening, and then we'll go ahead and hunt Global. Our last Global quest took like 50 minutes, which was too much to me. So we're gonna go ahead and try and improve our fortunes with some upgraded dual blades and some armor. The earlier you get them, the more use they will have. That's fair. I just think it's already too late, Uji. When the ore dual blades are already better than those, it's like, oh, well, that's a bummer. Just me and Cha-Cha going on a quest. The chief asked us to get this little guy some experience, so we're trying our best. Still don't know if I like the guy, though. I think this game looks nice. Yeah, Cha-Cha, get him. Get him with your dance. It got me. I'm so impressed by like the animation work in these games. That's controversial. I feel like most people don't like the bugs very much. The dude just swings his paddle-sized greatsword around until he finally connects with the bug. Alright. I didn't know this was here. If you want carbs, you could use poison smoke bombs. Yep. I've been saving them for this area. This area spawns like 4 or 5 Banabra, and so I can try and clump all of them together and get the maximum number of cars from the smoke bombs. Okay, so here are 2. There should be 4 in here. Okay, there's 3. Where's number 4? I want to try and get the 4 piece. We did last time, and it felt really good. Welcome, Fuzzy Phantasm. Where is it? Cha-Cha, don't you dare attack those. Is that all 4? Man, they sure like Cha-Cha, jeez. Alright, here's 3 of them. There's 4. Okay, we got all 4 here. Come on, get them close together. I need the 4 piece. I need it, or the 4 piece, I need it in my life. It's very important. There's 1. Come on. I need it. There are 5. There are 4. Stop it, Cha-Cha. No! I think he blew one of them up. Ah, oh, Cha-Cha, I shouldn't have brought you on this quest. Oh, there are 5. There are 5 here. No! Get in there! Aw. Only the 3 piece. Only the 2 piece. Never mind. So bad. We tried. Get over here, Cha-Cha. Man, last time was just a stroke of luck then. We got all 4. Felt so good. Hi, Cha-Cha. Thank you for the attack boost. It's definitely what we need right now. Gone for 1 minute and we're threatening Cha-Cha and something about Namiel? No, nothing about Namiel. Oh, Sparkle Wolfie had something about Namiel. I didn't. We're not doing anything about Namiel in this game. Although Namiel would fit in a 3rd gen remaster, or like a 3rd gen inspired game. An underwater game. No, Cha-Cha. Buddy. Yeah, I shouldn't have brought him on this quest. He definitely makes their pathing even tougher to control. Oh well. I wonder how high up poison smoke bombs reach. Not high enough. Gosh darn it. Yo. That's lucky. 2 more. Are they gonna spawn in here or should we go back? We should probably go back. Well, this was a little messy. Oh well, the quest rewards are what we're really here for more than the actual individual carbs. We could probably make some poison smoke bombs. I forget how to make this, the smoke bomb portion though. Sap plant and something, probably. Sap plant and rock is for bomb casing, but how do you make smoke bombs? Is it just toadstool? Oh, it's bomb material in toadstool? Oh, okay. I thought there was some special thing about smoke. I don't know why. That's weird of me. Uh-oh. Here comes some Ludroth. Imagine being a hunter just swatting at this bug while there's other monsters flying around you here. Got it. It's a goofy quest. I think we just needed shells, and I think we got a couple shells in the quest itself. So we should be good. Ooh, team leader. Nice, Hot Pocket. Congrats. That's from the arena quests, right? Props to you. What weapon did you use for the double Rajang? Or is that for doing the final village quest? I never did that. I'm gonna be so hyped. Oh, yes! My favorite dual blades! Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so happy about these. Do all special arenas with all weapons? Gotcha. I have done that, I think. Alright, we need great jaggy claws. Let's go hunt some great jaggies. We don't even have Waratara in this game. What a ripoff. Who cares? Who cares when you get to use the Insecticutters? Oh, they're so cool. This is all I really needed. I'm 100% enjoying this game now. Oh, they're just some of my favorites. They're so cool. And we probably need to eat for Great Jaggy. We need claws. Let's look up if capturing the Great Jaggy or killing the Great Jaggy will be more efficient for us here. Okay, let's see here. Great Jaggy Claw. Oh. Okay. The claw is a 30% body carve and a 32% capture. I'm just gonna kill it. I know I can consistently kill it. I might accidentally kill it capturing it. So you know what? We're just gonna kill the thing. Yeah, the G rank arenas are a lot different than the high rank and low rank ones because they're actually out in maps. They're very interesting. Very different experience. They are pretty hard. The Garuga one I remember being a hellish. Those were pretty hellish, those arenas. I forget if I finished all of them or not. I don't think I did. They're so cool. I thought that was him for a second. The low rank, high rank special arenas are also like that? I forgot that. I don't think I've done them. I forget which ones I've done and haven't done them. We'll have to look. And no Beyblade. Perfect. I'm glad I'm not alone, Hot Pocket. I also understand that fish kebab. Like I don't blame people for enjoying it. I just think it's a bummer. Alright, we need 4 great jaggy claws. There's one. Yeah, it's a good gap closer. It does good damage. It's low commitment. The whole thing can crit. I love these duels so much. We're about to go use these duels on Mr. Gobble. Even though he's not weak to dragon, we don't care. Gee, thanks, 3U. No claws. We got 1 claw of the 4. Oh well. Gave me all bones. Okay, let's go grab our... Whoop, not you. Actually, you know what? Hang on. thought he said he was gonna bring us something. Guess not. Another rusted fragment, nice. Is it better to use a lower attack weapon with better sharpness or a higher attack weapon with worse sharpness? Yeah, it depends on the weapon. Some weapons are okay with only a little bit of sharpness because they don't hit as often. Like something like Greatsword. Let's say you only have 5 hits of green. With dual blades, it's gone. With Greatsword, it's not so bad. Or with Hammer, it's not so bad. Some weapons also have moves that won't bounce. When something doesn't bounce, that's called having Mind's Eye, where it just won't bounce on the monster. Some things, like if you charge your Greatsword up high enough, it won't have Mind's Eye, but it won't bounce. Some attacks from Hammer or other weapons will have Mind's Eye. Hunting Horn, when it plays its own self-improvement melody twice, will also have Mind's Eye built in. So like there are ways to get around having bad sharpness. In general, folks like to have better sharpness than higher attack usually, because at least then it's not just that you're dealing okay damage, but also you don't have to stop and sharpen, where having a higher sharpness level will boost your damage. Like just having green sharpness will boost your damage over using yellow sharpness, even if your weapon has lower attack. So just basically having less upkeep of having to sharpen and having that boost your attack is generally preferred for most weapon types, but there are some outliers where you can find a setup where poor sharpness plus giant raw plus certain armor skills equals profit. Hopefully that's not too confusing an answer, Tribe of Tom. If you have any follow-up questions, feel free and hit us with it. Feel free and hit us with them. Just started a new file on Rise and was checking out the weapons you can craft. Noticed the difference there, so you thought you'd ask. Early on in the game, it's pretty important to get to green. Most sharpness types aren't going to bounce super often, but yellow is actually a sharpness debuff. Like you're actually dealing less damage than the attack number would have you believe with yellow sharpness, and you bounce pretty frequently. So especially early on in the game, I don't care as much about attack values as much as just I want a weapon that's got decent green sharpness so I can stop bouncing on stuff. Yeah, yellow is pretty bad. You never want to attack anything with yellow if you can help it, outside of some of those very special setups, and even then, green's as low as you should realistically go. But Bludgeoner, even with Bludgeoner, you don't want to be negatively impacting your damage. Like, yellow sharpness negatively debuffs your damage. At least green is like neutral. Yeah, what Bludgeoner usually does is it is about equal to the amount of boost you get from being in blue sharpness's modifier. But yeah, yellow is where it falls off. In the early game, it doesn't matter, but like in the early game, it's like you use what you can, but you want to try and get to green as soon as you can. My priority generally goes like, get green sharpness, then get speed sharpening, then worry about other stuff later on. which you can see us doing here. Right now, we're farming decorations for speed sharpening. Did we get any claws? I didn't even pay attention. We got one of them. I thought green was at 1.05. Is it? You might be right. Is yellow 1.0? I thought yellow was sub 1. Let's look it up. I'm bad about this kind of stuff. Oh, you're right, Fish Kebab. I'm sorry. Yeah. Yellow is 1.0. Green is 1.05. Blue is 1.2. So you can see getting to blue is huge. Bludgeoner will generally make green about equal with that. Granted, green will bounce on more zones than blue. Green has been 1.05 since MH3. Bludgeoner is good at the end of low rank in Monster Hunter Rise, but after that, it's not so good. Not so good anymore. Rip claws. I should probably take this before the timer runs out. We got 2 claws. That's better than nothing. I'm looking for the sharpness modifiers for 2nd gen. Not because they're relevant to what we're talking about. I'm just curious. Hello, Kaze. How you doing? I saw you stream earlier today. How was your stream? Oh, okay, here they are. Sharpness levels by game. Looks like yellow's always been 1.0. At least as much as the wiki is concerned. Sharpness has always been 1.0. Green was 1.12. Now, I suck at math. Okay, no, we're good. Never mind. I understand properly. This is like 1.12 basically, where this is 1.5 or 1.05 rather. So yeah, green is really not much of a damage boost after 3rd gen. Green's a sucker. I suck at math. That is 12.5%. Okay, makes sense. 12.5%, 25%, 30%, 50%. Crazy. Look at this magnificent sharpness mod. That's crazy. So that is nuts. Green's definitely a lot better in 2nd gen than it is in 3rd though. Thanks, Try. I mean, 3 ultimates got 1.4 mod purple. That's not bad. Or 1.44 mod. The reason sharpness is such a nice damage boost is it's like you have an attack skill on your armor, but it's built into your weapon, so you're not using up any space on your armor set for it. It's really nice. So people prioritize that on top of the quality of life of like not having to bounce and not having to sharpen as often, stuff like that. So all right, we need 2 more grinder decos, right? Yeah. Like how Try has purple in it as a high rank game. Good old Try. I say, having not played Try. The elemental modifiers for yellow. So there's a game for yellow is 9.5. I thought so too, Fog. I thought it was like less. I thought it was lesser. It was fun. You had to cut it short because you forgot about dinner plans you had made. Well, I hope your dinner was at least nice. How am I enjoying 3U so far? Pretty well. We made our giant weapon list. We're gonna be making some of these in low rank. A good chunk of these in low rank. Gonna spend some time here in low rank village farming stuff up. Right now we just made the insect duels and we're making some speed sharpening decorations right now. Then we're gonna hunt Gobble. Would you remind me of how you're playing through 3U, Kaze? What are you getting up to in that game? PTSD about lists. Sorry, I shouldn't have shown it. Fighting every monster with every weapon at least once, and you're making every weapon along the way. Like, that's like a multi-year commitment, dude. That's crazy. Props to you. Low rank had like 120 something weapons you had to make before you could do high rank. That's something. Props to you. Is this your favorite game for you to do that? I would only ever commit to something like that in a Monster Hunter game. I was like, this is my favorite. I just want to spend time here. Like, I can see myself doing that for like Portable Third. Imagine doing that in GU. Is there even enough box space? It's the game you think you have the most hours in. Gotcha. I know favorite's kind of a touchy question for some of us. At least it is for me. But is it a game that you think you would like to spend time in the most? We'll word things like that. Main character about 6,500 hours, but you lost that character somehow? Oh no! That sucks. I'm so sorry to hear that. I would be devastated. That's as much time as I've gotten like the whole series just about on that single 3U character. I've seen some character files with that much time in like 4 Ultimate, but that's impressive stuff. All right, cheers, Uchi. Rest well, man. See you around. Of course, the first hit of the Demon Dance staggers him. You still have video proof of your 999, so it's not a huge loss. Gotcha. Lives on in your experiences and memories. I bet you are a stronger hunter because of it. And now you get the chance to make some new memories, I guess. That's true. Come on, claws. Come on, claws. Gosh darn it. That's okay. We'll need the other materials for stuff too, I'm sure. Why are we bullying Great Jaggy again? We're getting Great Jaggy claws to make speed sharpening decorations. Earlier tonight, we got a 1-slot charm, several of them actually. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4 slots on our armor, and we'll have 1 slot in our charm so we can get speed sharpening. Which is going to be pretty high value. Then we're going to hunt Gobble with dual blades. These dual blades. Look at Cha-Cha. We should talk to Cha-Cha. Maybe he's got some claws. That would be surprising, but... Come on, game. Nope, no claws. Oh well. Cha-Cha can get rares? Okay. We'll take a look. See if our Cha-Chance is there. Take a Cha-Chance on me. Alright. Yo. Oh, it's a bird wyvern fang. I was about to get super hype. They're both bird wyvern fangs. Oh, he faked us out. Don't you quote that musical? Dude, I love Mamma Mia. The Cha-Cha fake out. It's a bunch of barrels, okay. Oh, you mean the musical. I like the movies, Fish Kebab. I haven't seen the second movie, but I like the movie, Mamma Mia. Hello, Kermit the Amphibian. How you doing tonight? I think we're about to run out of, yeah, we're about to run out of resources. That's not good. We'll have to do an expedition tonight. Right. Recording some bird noises and drinking hot chocolate. How and why are you recording bird noises? I'm curious. I don't want to talk to you. I want to talk to the guild sweetheart. There we go. It's nice that they have that feature to be able to cycle through the NPCs in your vicinity. Just failed your first quest in Rise. Nargahuga has reminded you that you're an invade window baby. That's okay. That's what Narga's good for. You're using a portable recorder called Tascam DR40, recording them to put in music. That's really rad, Kermit. That's really rad. What kind of music do you make? Working on ambient stuff? It sounds cool. I've always thought that like sampling things with a little recorder would be super fun to like mash everything together. I don't know. It sounds so aspirational and fun. I feel like I'd be garbage at it, but it sounds neat. What's wrong with you, Fish Kebab? What's up, Kermit? How's the hunts? They are good. We are starting to collect a lot of low-rank weapons. We made these insect dual blades. We're working on some speed sharpening decorations right now, for which we need lots of great Jaggy. Oh, he left. What a loser. Now we have to find the Great Jaggy. So we lost him. There he is. Having lots of fun with Raya. Sadly, your Switch is almost out of battery. Plug it in. Keep it going. And if not, well then, I hope you get to enjoy it again soon, Track with Tom. Thanks for hanging out and talking to us about it. I'm excited to see what you think of that game as you get through it. That Aptonoth looks like it just ran here from Great Jaggy area because it was scared. God. Love the sound of these dual blades. Me too. These are some of my favorite dual blades in the entire series. So I'm glad that they're like a decent option early on in this game. Come on, give me a second claw. We only need 2 more claws. Yes! Alright, we're set. Now we can go hunt the Gobble. Ha ha ha. So cool. Undoubtedly Fish Club. I'm sure there is. Right? There's gotta be. Okay. Let me guess, we're gonna get more claws this time. Nope, we got just the 2 we needed. That's fine though. Perfect. Alright. Let me go ahead and put on our charm. And let's set the decorations. And let's go hunt Gobble. This is the first bit of set building we've done so far. Not really much set building, but still. Feels good to get sharpener on there. Definitely feels good. Okay, let's see for Gobble. Want some null berries. Probably want to bring some whetstones, so we'll probably be using a lot of them, I would imagine. A few more herbs. We'll call it good. We will bring Cha-Cha on this gobble hunt because we've hunted a gobble before. It's kind of how I'm doing things. When I'm hunting things for the first time, and probably later on in the game I'll use Cha-Cha less, but for now, the village chief did ask for us to get him some experience, so we'll try our best. So let me go save this set real quick before I forget. Can someone tell you what the point of the appraisal weapons in GU? I don't know. Someone else will have to tell you. Having a hard time finding info on GU's like 5,000 systems. Yeah, it used to be easier to find stuff like that. It's not as much anymore. I forgot that system existed. Alright. Gobble time. I haven't tried underwater dual blades. Maybe they're good. Maybe they're bad. Let's find out. Shoot. How do you polish weapons? You have to do it at the smith, I'm pretty sure. You upgrade them. They'll show up in the upgrade menu. Enjoy your noms, Sparkle Wolfie. It's so hard to see. I think what? That was him? There were no bubbles. He was hiding underneath another herb. Yo. All right, Gobble. I see you. I saw the herb and I was like, oh, I'm fine. I don't have to worry. You rise up with that. That's interesting. Ooh, dual blades are cool. Heck yeah. That lantern's mine, dude. go. Surprised this thing's really on a 3DS. Yep, 3DS. They did some pretty impressive stuff with the hardware. Freaking dual blades, man, so cool. I haven't seen that move before. He just dove up straight out of the ground. Ah, he was doing the tail attack and paralyzed. Cha-cha. Did he do the suck? Nope, he did the bounce. Oops. Poor Cha-Cha. Nice whiffs. Whoops, got water blighted and then hit. Ouch, that's not good. Okay. Is that tail cut? No. Just a quick movement from him. How do you get water fight underwater? He sucks you in. But I don't know. I think we must be doing decent damage because he's moving. That sounds nice, Slit Sampler. That sounds meditative. I like that idea. This little dumpy charge. Man, Dual Bites feels more mobile underwater than above ground, honest. That charge is so goofy, dude. He just like falls over on top of you. Cha-cha. There's some, I mean, like the cave. The cave is used in Rise. There's plenty that feels pretty similar. No! Okay, we're good. Nope, we're not good. Never mind. He's gonna just miss like 3 times over though. Get wrecked. Oh no. Elemental defense down. I guess he probably doesn't have that many elemental attacks though, so we should be okay. Is it limping? That's not a limp, is it? That's just it shuffling away. No way. No, it's just swimming. We're good. I haven't broken anything on it yet. It can't die. I need more of its unpuffed up state suck moves so I can hit the lantern some more. As good of a sentence as that is. Oh shoot.